Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Medea J and today's video is a product review. So I recently went to the Pure PR London and E.L.F Cosmetics Camo concealer launch in Shoreditch around Old Street in London recently, and we were given this gorgeous little goodie bag filled with loads of E.L.F Cosmetics products, and I really just wanted to sit down and try out the E.L.F Cosmetics Flawless Finish Foundation and the newly released 16hr Camo concealer, which looks like this. And I'm actually really excited to review this. As you know, E.L.F is a drugstore brand, and the town that I live in is quite small, so the E.L.F Cosmetics stand that we have is really tiny, and you don't really have anyone on hand to kind of shade match you. So I'm really happy, blessed, and thank God that I was able to attend the event thanks to my girlies and thanks to Pure PR, and got shade matched with the foundation and also with the concealer. And in the goodie bag we were given some other products that I will show you as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and create something quite nice, testing out the foundation and concealer, giving you guys my first impressions, my thoughts. It's a drugstore brand. I believe the foundation is very affordable, maybe £6 or something like that, or it's just concealer is £6, but either way, all the information will be in the description box below. But yeah, this video is about E.L.F, so let's get started. Just so as to clarify things, the foundation itself is not actually new. It's new to me as I've never tried it out, but it's been out a while. It's the concealer that is new and a newly released product. Now, just because I've moisturized, obviously cleansed my skin, I haven't used a primer. I want to read a little bit about the foundation so I can understand what type of primer to use with it. So as you guys know, I have combination to oily skin, mostly oily skin, but I do get dry sometimes around my mouth area, sometimes around my chin area, definitely not on my forehead. I get really oily there, but around here as well. So I tend to be a bit combination oily, and I have large pores, as you can see, which causes me to have some breakouts sometimes. So I'm just going on the E.L.F Cosmetics UK website just to read a little bit about the foundation. Now the foundation retails for £7.50, which is really affordable in my book. It is a flawless finish foundation. It's lightweight, it's oil free, thank God. It blends naturally into the skin. It gives you a semi-matte finish that lasts all day. It restores uneven skin textures and tones for visibly brighter skin. It says how to use. You can either use it with a foundation brush or a sponge. Blend the formula into the forehead, nose, cheeks. Yep. For long-lasting performance, apply primer before application. Okay, so obviously it's semi-matte finish. I really like a matte finish, so I think I'm going to use a mattifying type of primer, and I think I'm going to use a number 7 primer, so I'm going to get that real quick. So I'm going to use the number 7 Beautifully Matte Primer. I really like this because it removes shine, it has a matte finish, and I think it will help improve the quality and performance of this foundation, because it helps to improve blemishes, which I do have. So hopefully the foundation on top of this will work like a dream. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with this guy. Okay. Right, so my primer's done and I left it for a couple of minutes to settle properly, so it was nice and matte. And I'm going to go ahead and try the foundation. So the foundation shade I got matched with is Nutmeg, I believe. Nutmeg. On the bottle it says Flawless Finish Foundation. It's a frosted glass type of finish, which I absolutely love. I actually really do love the packaging of this foundation. You get, how many fluid ounces? You get 20 ml, which is 0.68 fluid ounce, which isn't too bad, especially for the price. It says Nutmeg is deep with peachy undertones. I'm not sure if I've got peach on the toes, but we'll try that. It will last for 6 months. It's a small bottle. You will go through this in 6 months. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. I love the packaging. I hope it has a pump because I've never tried this foundation before. So it does have a pump, which is brilliant, and you can open it. So obviously once the pump doesn't reach the bottom of the bottle, I don't think. So yeah, you can actually tip it out. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try this. And I'm gonna try it with the Real Techniques 200. This is the newest collection from Real Techniques. My girl, my lover gave this to me and I'm really, really grateful. And this one is called the Expert Face Brush, and it's just more or less Real Techniques gave their brushes a revamp, and this is what this guy looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. I will probably do one half with a beauty blender because they said you can use a sponge, or and then the other half with a brush. Beauty blender, I mean Miracle Sponge because it's Real Techniques. So yeah, but yeah, you guys understand my normal rambling, so let's get into it. So just applying it first. Coverage isn't bad. It does have a smell. It isn't off-putting. It's a bit fragranced, but it's not off-putting. And it's not too strong, but it does have a smell. 2 pumps, half the side. Not that much coverage, I must say, just from 2 pumps. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same for the other side of the foundation, of my face I mean, and apply it with the Real Techniques Miracle Sponge, see if that makes a difference. Yeah, I prefer it with the Miracle Sponge because it's a lot softer on the face. And I think it's blending in a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and add a couple more layers because I need my foundation to be full coverage, honey. Okay, so let's speed through. So this is after 2 pumps on this side, 2 pumps on this side, and 3 pumps on my hand. So that's 7 pumps altogether. I'll say the coverage is good. It's covered my blemishes, at least the dark spots, you can't see it. Same on the other side. So far so good. It feels comfortable. It does feel semi-matte, like I don't see oil. But it's not fully matte, which is okay. I don't mind that. So I'm going to go ahead and try the concealer. So the concealer on the packaging, it says it's 16-hour Camo concealer, so pretty much will last 16 hours. Full coverage matte concealer. I've been matched in shade Rich Chocolate because I wanted something that's slightly lighter than my skin tone, just for my under eye. So I'm going to read what's on the website and see. So on the E.L.F website, the concealer is £5. It comes in a good selection of shades. If you guys looked at my Insta story, you'd have seen when I was at the event, I did take like a video of all the colors of the concealer, so there is a good shade range. It says it's full coverage, great, 16-hour wear concealer. There's a large doe full applicator to conceal, correct, contour, and highlight for flawless skin. The highly pigmented formula is lightweight, it dries matte and won't settle into fine lines or creases, and is ideal for all skin types, which is really interesting. The formula has intense pigmentation, is full coverage, won't settle into fine lines, and this is courtesy of the oil balancing formula that leaves behind a matte finish. So it's matte, gives a matte finish, won't stay in fine lines. It gives you full coverage and it will last 16 hours. Basically, that's what they're saying. All for £5. Not a problem. We're gonna try this, aren't we, girl? Here we are. So let us try. So this is what the applicator looks like. It reminds me of the Conceal and Define applicator from Makeup Revolution, which is brilliant. I love the cute little packaging. How many fluid ounces do you get in this guy? You get 0.203 fluid ounce, which equates to 6 ml. So that's not too bad. So let's go for it. So I'm going to go ahead, just try a little bit to see how light it is. It's not too light, but we'll try. It says that it gives you a matte finish, so I'm assuming that this guy would dry pretty quickly. So I'm going to get my powder ready just in case I need to set it before it fully dries. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to be a bit generous with this guy. Consistency is very creamy. No smell to me. It doesn't smell. I think the color is a bit dark. Could have gone a little lighter. We can lighten that up with powder. So I love my concealer, guys, so please don't judge me. Let that sit for like a couple of seconds and then I'm going to blend it out. It's been a couple of seconds, so I'm going to go ahead and start blending it out. Okay. Chin blended out nicely. No problem with the forehead. It's not settled into my fine lines at all. Blending out beautifully as well. I'm going to go ahead and set it. And I'm going to use the E.L.F Cosmetics powder to set this guy. So powder's on. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows, do my eyes, because I normally leave my powder on while I'm doing that process. I'm not going to change my process because I'm testing out this foundation. I need it to hold up to my process, honey. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let go. So I've got my eyes on. I'm going to go ahead and dust off the powder. And see how the foundation is holding up so far. It's feeling good. Feeling good. Apply my face powder, contour, and we'll probably come back and I'll do my blush on camera because I got a couple of blushes from the E.L.F event and I just wanted to show you guys and I might be able to use them. I don't really like stick blushes, but you know, we're gonna try it. We're gonna give it a go. Okay. Right, so I've got 3 blushes. I've got one in Glistening Peach, which is this color. It might be too light for me. I've got one in Luminous Berry, which is this color. And then I've got one in Sparkling Rose, which is this color. Now I'm looking to probably try the one in Luminous Berry. I've never tried, well, no, I have tried a stick blush before, but I didn't really love it. No, especially on like a really matte base. I just felt like it moved my product a bit. So I'm gonna be careful with this guy. Ooh, I'm going to attempt to use it with a stiff brush. And this is what it looks like. It's nice and cute. Really cute. And that's what the product looks like. It comes out a bit. So I'm just going to use... I'm scared, guys. I'm going to just put a little bit on the brush. Quite cute. And go. It's cute though, it's cute, it's cute. Okay, it doesn't move product, it's not as wet as the one I tried back in the day. Alright, okay, let's see. That my eyes do look a little drier than they normally do. I haven't sprayed anything yet, but normally my eyes aren't this dry after cleaning off the powder, but they look exceptionally dry. So maybe I shouldn't have baked. Well, we'll see. By the time I put my spray, we'll see how it looks, but it's looking a bit dry. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and complete the rest of my eyes so that we can do the highlighter. OMG, guys. Look at how it looks. The consistency is very jelly. Let me see. Let me zoom in. I see the consistency. So if I dip my hand now, it's a wet type of consistency. Oh my god, it's like a jelly. It's a jelly. Apparently you can use this mix in your foundation, or you can apply it on its own. Obviously I wouldn't have mixed it in the foundation because I'm testing the foundation. So I'm going to try and apply it on its own. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger and see. Oh god, I hope it doesn't lift my foundation. I'm going to attempt to just tap it in. Okay, it dries quickly. Oh shit. It dries quickly. Try the brush. OMG, guys, it dries so quickly. Crisis over. That's what it looks like. I've blended it out. It's actually not bad. It blends, but it dries fast, Lord. So, and it's not as popping as I'd like it to be. Apply it to the other cheek. I'm gonna finish my eyes, set my face, probably add a little bit more highlighter to this because it's not as popping, and we'll go from there. So this is my finished face, guys, and so far I think I'm in love with this foundation. Okay, I think so. You know, initially I did say that my under eye looked dry, but now that I've set my face, it looks the way I like it. Nice and not dry, just set and really nice. It looks really good. The finish looks really good. It worked well with my powders. It worked well with my highlighter. The highlighter didn't lift anything. The blush and all that good stuff. So first impression of the E.L.F foundation and concealer is, it's a definitely yes in my book. Absolutely yes. First impression is definitely a yes in my book so far. I absolutely love it. If you guys are, obviously, have been following me for a while, you know that I like to wear a product for an entire week. And I just test it out, see if I really love it and all that good stuff. So I'm going to try it out this week. I'm going to wear it to work. I'm going to, you know, just check it out so I can give an overall review of what I think about the product. But so far, just from first impression and just from beating the shit out of my face, girl, I am loving it. I'm loving the concealer. I'm loving the foundation. I'm loving how well they work together. No cracks, no breaks or anything around my mouth. I don't know about the longevity of it. We're going to test that out this week. I haven't got anywhere to go today. I literally just beat my face and I'm going to go wash it and, you know, sleep. So, yeah, I will check back during the week. I will record just a little bit of clip and then on my overall thoughts about it. But, yeah, so far, brilliant. And what do you guys think about my look? Do you like it? Now, this look will not be up on YouTube. It will be up on my Instagram, and that's the eye look. The only thing that will be up on YouTube, obviously, is this video reviewing the foundation. But yeah, if you're not following me on Instagram, please go ahead and follow me. I do my my check-in updates to tell you guys how I'm loving a product, or what product finds or product companies I find and stuff like that. So please definitely do check me out on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, it's been a long time coming and I do appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for sticking by me. If you're new to my channel, hey girl, hey. Thank you so much for staying tuned to my channel. Please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends, your frenemies, your family, and all that good stuff. And I do absolutely appreciate every single one of you. But yeah, I'm not gonna ramble. I'm gonna go check out, clean my face, and all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for staying tuned. So I'm gonna be testing the foundation throughout today. So I've applied it now, and that's my son in the background. And because I'm off to work. So this is 9:16 in the morning. 9:16, if you can see it. It's 9:16 in the morning anyway. So I've had my foundation on for at least an hour, beating my face, because I always do my foundation first. So I'm going to test it out today. I'll try my best to come back to you guys. Might be on my phone, because I'll be at work. But yeah, let's see how she fares. But yeah, I used the E.L.F foundation and I used the E.L.F concealer, the 16-hour Camo concealer, and I normally have my foundation on for a good number of hours on concealer, so we'll see how well it does today. Alright, speak to you guys later. Right, so this is 2:40. Thought I'd come and show you guys my face. My face generally doesn't look oily. Underneath my eye still looks quite dry, but my face is holding up really nicely. I haven't touched up, I haven't done anything. Still looks really matte. Underneath my eyes do feel really dry. But other than that, I'm loving it. I mean, I don't really care much about the dryness. I prefer it to be dry than to be oily. But as you can see, my face is still matte. Still in business. So I'm back, and this is before I take off my makeup, and it is now 5 o'clock. As you can see, 1700. So it's now 5 o'clock. I've had this makeup on since 8:16 this morning, because I did do my foundation before the rest of my face. And I checked in with you guys in the afternoon, and this is the look of my face. As you can see, I'm gonna obviously come closer to you guys. As you can see, predominantly the only oily area is around my nose area, a bit of my forehead, and that's it, because I did put a bit of highlighter on my chin. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the Wonder 2 Perfect Selfie powder just to powder my nose. And as you can see, the shine's gone. There is a bit of separation around my mouth area, and I have been eating quite a bit, and obviously my lipstick is worse for wear. But for the most part, the separation is not as deep and as bad as some foundations that I wear. Foundation's holding up really nicely. I absolutely love it. Now with the concealer is intact, guys. Like literally, there is no creasing, there is no breaks, there's nothing. The concealer is very drying, so I would say definitely do not bake. Just set and go, because I did bake and it's so drying underneath my eyes. It feels really dry. So in a way that's kind of good, because it is long wearing in that instance. But if you don't really like the feel of tight under eyes, then it will be slightly uncomfortable for you, slightly uncomfortable. But for me, I don't really mind it. I like it looking snatched, and you know, to me it looks okay. I don't mind it at all. And even around my mouth area that I highlighted, it's still intact. It's not cakey, grey or anything. As you can see, I used the powder over it and it still looks flawless. I definitely would give this foundation and concealer 100%. Like for me, for drugstore, it marked, like it just ticked the boxes. The coverage is good, you can build it up. The concealer is really good. I love the formula. It's a bit drying, but you just have to learn to work with it. Definitely do not bake. I cannot emphasize that enough. Just set and go and you're good to go. Like you don't need anything else. And if you've got dry skin, I'm not too sure how that's going to perform for you. For me, I do have oily skin, but I don't get oily underneath my eyes, so I presume that if you've got dry skin, it will function the same way. But other than that, I gave it 1000%, as I've already said, and I do fully recommend this. So if you're on the lookout for a drugstore foundation, everyday foundation and concealer, definitely check out this brand. check out the E.L.F Cosmetics products. I think they're coming for edges. The shade range is good. It can be better. We could have, you know, shades in between, but so far it is good for the most part. So yeah, definitely give it a thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed this wear test. I mean, it's still looking flawless. Like, you can't tell me it's not looking flawless. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed the wear test. Let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment box below if you've tried this foundation and your thoughts about it. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, God doesn't like ugly. Be nice to someone today. Okay. Alright guys. Bye-bye.